Okay. 11, 12, 13. Okay. Let's release. There we go. Gotta clean your brushes first. What are we doing? 11 first. Okay. I like these ones because it's handy enough that you can just use a big-ish flat brush. Because it's the background. Whatever way the background is in these makes it super big for the 11 numbers. I hope everyone's keeping well. I do hope Blue likes this when it's done. Might take a few layers of color though. That's okay. I do kind of want to test something though. But the effort of doing that, I'm lighting a bit. I'm wondering if setting where the cup, the cups are, would give me a better camera angle. And space. I don't know. I do feel a bit trapped in this little corner sometimes. But I'd be cutting everybody off, I think. Like if all three of us were in the room. But like how rare is it that all of us are? I'll debate about it. those in a second. expecting you to pop in. Yeah, I was just thinking about you. Yeah, yeah. This is the surprise painting. Surprise. The Pikachu and Eevee one is for Chubbs. Apparently, he's gonna do one for me. So I picked out one that I really like, that I think he would, like, I would like if he painted in. He's far from done because I only started him. But, ta-da! I was just having a day and I was like, fuck this, and fuck small detailed painting. So I ended up switching over to this. Because it was nice having you in the stream again one day. Like, it was nice having you just in chat chilling. So you're fresh on my mind. I was also streaming earlier, but internet reset in the middle of the day as it always does. So I have been live longer than 17 minutes, I swear. Like, I have been streaming since like 11:30ish, I think. I don't know, whenever the fuck I said it to you, that I might just go fucking stream. Saki was here for a bit too. That was nice. probably gone again. Never mind. Be easy. Leave me alone, man. Hello. What are you doing? Why are you here? Thank you for the follow, but why are you here? You've got a guest to be entertaining and paying attention to and head patting. I appreciate the follow, though. Don't get me wrong, I definitely appreciate the follow. But, like, should you not be resting because you got a big ass flight and then also making sure that your guest is minded? We're big fans. Get out. You just know that you're getting cool little trinkets. I'm joking. How are you keeping? How was your trip? The back of my head looks ridiculous. Flights are nasty. Oh yeah, I can definitely agree with you on that one. So how many times did your flight get fucking cancelled? Or changed? Or redirected to a different terminal? I didn't. I'm sure you didn't. Don't get your hopes up. This painting isn't for you, but I do have something for you. It's just something small because, like, we're getting to know each other. It's my way of being like, friend. I appreciate the fact that you mind her so well and respect her and make her happy. Like I was explaining to Blue that the only reason like I haven't started trying to like send memes here and there to your other half is because women terrify me, and your other half is also like fucking legit beautiful and terrifying because she's beautiful. It's my polite way of saying I got mommy issues, so give me some extra time. But at least I'm honest about it. It's that's what was it? What? Alphabet Soup's another one of them. Damn, they got those LGBT lights. It's RGB, motherfucker. She'll be Jen. I have no like doubt that she wouldn't be, but I do get like a little bit nervous that maybe if I start sending her memes out of the blue, she'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? You're right, I do want my little Lost in Space thing. Because my PC is not working properly, I can't play Outer Worlds. So I gotta get my space fix in on something, and I guess we're going for Lost in Space Synthwave. Send her ducks, she loves ducks. I do have an arsenal of duck memes. I could win her friendship by that. I'm just hoping she doesn't think I'm fucking insane when I give her the present. Fuck it, I'll show you. Give me a minute. I'm leg disabled, so. I'm fucking extra leg disabled the last few months. This summer feels like winter pain on my bones, and that's never a good sign. Alright. So see that tentacle necklace and that tentacle necklace. That one and that one. That's for your other halves. And then Kieran gets the one with the marble heart on it. Because it's like, if you put the purple one and the pink one together, it makes a little heart shape. And I didn't know how to incorporate a third one, so I put the heart in the third one. And yes, it is a tentacle. Like, this is my test. If she doesn't think I'm fucking too weird for her, and you don't think I'm too fucking weird after handing you guys tentacle necklaces, then we'll get along grand. And I have offered and housed to house and feed both of yous if yous ever want to visit. I don't know if Blue's told you that because she tends to just fucking forget random shit like that. And then I'm like, you know, you can come visit. And they're like, can we? And I'm like, yeah, of course. We just need to organize it. That's all. But if you pick on my cats, I'm kicking your ass. Ah, yay. I'm glad you like them and you're not like, what the fuck, Max? Why? Because listen, I'm gay, you're Indian, fix it. Okay, well, the big question is though, do my cats love you? Because, like, if you don't get the Toki approval, there'll always be a part of me that's like, I can't trust this person. My cat doesn't trust them. He likes everyone though, so you're fine. The moon is cold and the sun is hot. Maria. Still has to be like my favourite from the part 2 of that video. I can't wait to tell Cosmic that we finished it. That we know everything about Jenny and Summit now. Like randomly I'll say that, listen, I'm gay, you're Indian, fix it to her. And she'll just go, Jenny and Summit! That's one thing I'm definitely excited to do once the PC is fixed, is just co-stream Power Wash and sim with her. Because there's SpongeBob DLC coming out. I think it's this week or next week. You're no damn right I want a Power Wash Bikini Bottom. Like the little autistic soul I am. Yeah. Oh my god, Blue, did you not know? Final Fantasy got like a DLC for Power Wash and Sim. And then there's the Tomb Raider mansion, and now there's SpongeBob, and there's going to be a Warhammer 40k one. We finished the mansion. We just need to do the bike and assault course. But I did Tifa's bar, the Scorpion boss machine thing, and the Shinnok fucking museum with the car and the bike. I think I did that on your PC actually. One of the days that I was like, right, I'm fixing this fucking issue with the RAMs. Whenever I put the new RAM into test, I picked Power Wash and Sim and sat and played the Final Fantasy DLC for it. Yeah, that's Midgard. And like, I can't play Crisis Core till the PC's fixed. Crisis Core! The one Final Fantasy I'm obsessed with. I can't finish it. I have waited years for this remake, and I can't finish Crisis Core till the PC's fixed. And I just got as far as walking around the Midgard for the crack of it. Like, I walked in to the Shinnok Museum, the office building, and went up to the second floor to look at the car and the bike that I power washed and power wash and sim in Crisis Core, and made Chubbs pause his game to come in so I could say all that to him. And be like, look, you see me power wash that car on Blue's PC. Now you know where it's from. Now you know why I was so happy. And he was like, that's real cool. That's real sweetie. Crisis Core is the best. And actually, like, Crisis Core at 15 are the best. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, sometimes I get too excited and I stop painting. It happens. You get used to it. It's out now. I think it's a PS5 exclusive though. And even if it's on Xbox, I can't afford it yet, so I'll be saving up to get it, but I'm pretty sure it is a PS5 exclusive. I've seen Nerd Ducky posting, because her fella is real big into Final Fantasy, and she got him the, like, collector's edition that came with the maps and stuff, and it looks so pretty. See, that's what I was saying about the game Summerfest to you the other day when you were down, is Final Fantasy and one or two other exclusives were the best thing about that showcase. But at least with Xbox, it was like, here's a showcase, here's the fucking platforms it's available on, but also you get a day one on Xbox Pass. And it was like, no funny business, no like fucking presenters trying too hard to be cool. Like the PC showcase. Sony really didn't have anything that was like, wow, that I can't wait a couple of months to fucking pirate or whatever. Don't download games, kids. For legal reasons, I'm saying pirate as a joke. But there was no like, I need that on day one with PlayStations, except for maybe Final Fantasy 16. But even at that, like, new Microsoft Flight Simulator and Starfield is going to be day one pass, and Fable 4 is going to be day one pass. Poor Kieran's probably like, I have no idea what the fuck she's on about. How do you turn her off? If you ever need to know about video games, just pop in here. Yeah, well, see, that's why Microsoft were on this mad thing to try snap up as many studios as possible, is because if they're funding the studios that are dropping these games, they get exclusivity, and two, they can release it on Game Pass. The only thing that's stopping them now is the fact that the American court is like, hey, you're trying to have a monopoly on this. You're not allowed to do that. And they're like, no, we're not. And the rest of the world is like, are you sure though? And Sony's like, they totally are. Lock them up and put away the key. But everyone's just kind of like, shut the fuck up, Sony. Like, even the PlayStation fanboys are kind of being like, what are you doing? Monopoly is on Game Pass. I'm pretty sure it is too. Ah, why? Thank you. I really appreciate that. With your sub, I will buy Blue snacks. That's a lie. I'll buy Blue a fucking 6-pack of Lucozade. Speaking of, I'm doing a Tesco shop. Do you need anything apart from your Lucozade and Torts? I'm not doing Tesco shop right now, but I will be at some stage today. Because I know you're back next week. I will. Don't worry. She always comes back to like a 6-pack in the fridge. And I've got her hooked on mochas now. Like, I nearly died when she came into my room and was like, so I'm flicking the kettle on to make myself a mocha, do you want one? And I was like, excuse me, what? What? You don't drink coffee. She was like, yeah, but you showed me the mocha way. And they're really good. Strawberry Ribena, good. Especially for her sick days. She's a little fiend for strawberry Ribena, and I could just send you a little list of what you need. A little blue box. Stop, the last time, like, Chubbs did something and Blue started talking about it and other people started doing it, he just sat there for 2 days just being like, I did this. I'm making an influence, I'm making friends. She's not that hard to mind. Like, I do have her spoiled a little bit in the sense of, like, you're not chronically ill, so there's certain things you wouldn't think about. Whereas because I am, I've got the extra comfort stuff. Like the memory foam pillow and the knee pillow. Like, she is easier to, like, it's easier for her to nap if she's got the little knee pillow and stuff like that. But she also, like, kicks about in her sleep. So you have to get her a knee pillow that has the little strap on it. Because if not, she'll just end up, like, kicking it out of the bed and then being like, oh, why are my knees sore? It's like, probably because you were kicking it around like you're fucking Rambo, man. And she likes the double choc mochas. You know, the instant ones that you can make. But the way I make them is I do put, like, a little bit of, about, like, that much, the tiniest bit of milk in with the powder first. And mix it around to make like a paste, then our sugar, and then the hot water. There's like a certain blanket as well that she seems to just be more like attached and gravitates towards instead of the normal blankies. They're like super like long ones, but the only issue is there that it traps all the fucking dirt, my dude. So what I do whenever she's gone is I grab those blankies, and it's the same blankie I have on my wheelchair actually, like the same type. I grab those and I bring them out to the line and I hang them up and I beat the fucking shit out of them and then I go wash them. Because if you wash them before you beat the shit out of them, and like just going like that doesn't work. You have to put them on the fucking line and like hit it with a mop handle or a brush handle for a bit, because it just traps all the shit. And if you don't do that before you put it in the washing machine, all of her hair and everything will just fucking clog the machine, and the next load that you put on won't like drain right. And same for your shower. Especially if you're gonna be like bunking in with more than one person with long hair. There's this drain cleaner stuff that I use. It's a big orange bottle with a black lid, and I usually use that when she's gone or straight after the shower. And then about 20 minutes later, I'll go in with like a kettle load of hot water just to flush the drain out. And also, as much as she's like, oh, I don't cuddle pillows, and I don't eat teddies or anything. See that Squishmallow she has? I have a Pikachu one and a Snorlax one. And they're big enough that she likes to just wrap herself around them. Even if it's like too warm to like go under the blankets, she'll still like wrap herself around them. And with that, she doesn't need the pillow as much because they're so like stuffed. She doesn't need the knee pillow as much, but like you can't be letting her use that the whole fucking time, because then she'll be complaining the whole time that she's sore, and you're like, yeah, because you're not using your knee pillow. I know what she'll be like. And there's no point telling her to do all of that shit. You might as well just leave the stuff at the bottom of the bed or the bottom of the couch or whatever, wherever areas she sits. You're best leaving either the Switch or like fidget cubes or small enough teddies on the couches. Because we don't have, like, because my room has two beds instead of a bed and a couch, I usually just put my fidget cube and like space for her to be able to bring her Switch in if she wants to play it, and I have it hooked up that I can still watch telly and she can actually play the other. She can put her Switch into the thing, the dock, and play on the other screen. Because she does need something like that, especially if you are watching movies. Oh, Jesus Christ. If you're watching movies or TV shows or something, give her a fidget cube or a Switch or something like that. Because, like, I was one of those kids that, like, I'd get the shit kicked out of me if I talked during a movie or a TV show, right? This bitch, oh my god. She'll start being like, hey, do you think X, Y, and Z about this, like, scene? And if she just waited 2 seconds, would then realise she, like, that's what's happening in the movie or TV show or whatever. And, like, she does find it a little bit hard to concentrate on things. So if you put a video on and it's 10 minutes, that's fine. But if you put a video on and it's like 3 hours, give her her fucking Switch or her phone or something. Or a fidget cube. Right, the best way to do that, give her a fidget cube or give her her phone, but you do have to throw her a look if the phone keeps fucking vibrating, and eventually she'll be like, yeah, okay, I'll put it on silent. Oh, don't worry, I have a sus. Also, don't let her nap on the couch, like, fucking scrolled up on a ball for longer than an hour, because she will be in fucking bits afterwards. And, like, she ain't paying you to listen to her complain at her own fucking faults. So, like, if she does fall asleep and she's all, like, crunched up on the couch or whatever, do wake her up after an hour and be like, do you want to get up and actually try and stay awake, or do you want to keep napping? If she says keep napping, send her to bed. Because there's times she might go nap or fall asleep on the couch like that and then wake up being all confused on why, like, she's still sore. And it's like, maybe because you set, like, I don't know, a fucking Victorian child being bombed. So you're under the bathtub just crawled up like that. With no knee pillow. I don't say everything about you when it comes to minding you, because I love you, and that's what you do, is just you figure these things out and make sure that they're there. That these things are put in place so that we have time, good, nice time spent together. That's what you do for the people you love. Mm. Plus, like, I'm autistic. Like, am I not supposed to remember literally all of these things like a weirdo? Isn't that one of the reasons why you became friends with me? And I like when we hang out, so I like making sure that the environment's suited for you. If the environment isn't suitable, you won't want to hang out. I know my shit sometimes. Not often. You kind of just figure all the stuff out as time goes on, though. I got a bit of a head start, so it would be a bit dickish not to pass the knowledge on. What barcode? Oh, the barcode. That's the Tron wishlist thing. If you scan it, it'll bring you through my wish list. And I'm pretty sure I have the food shop thing. So we don't have to pay for a food shop. I like to be as transparent as possible with any of my like goals or anything. So when you go on to Tron, you see like what the money gets used for, whether it's items, whether it's bills, whether it's a food shop, whether it's rent, whether it's whatever, and you can choose then how much to donate where, and at least you know, right, well, she's going to go spend it on this thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I've got like hair dye for you and everything listed on it. Probably a fuck ton of paint by numbers too. Or diamond painting. Eh, there's paint on my hands. It's okay. God gave his toughest soldiers the biggest tummy aches and problems. The horrors persist, but so do the little treats. The things you say to yourself to motivate yourself. I had a big cry to Anne yesterday about how I hate visiting her now because like getting into the house is so hard and stuff. And like the last time when I tried getting over that curb thing and the wheelchair fucking tilted and I fell out of it, I really hurt myself and it really made me feel embarrassed. And now she's building a ramp. Oh, I was filling her in on the goss as well. And her reaction to like me filling her in on like your stuff, Blue, was "You go, girl," and I laughed so hard. She said it is important though to make sure you don't get lost in the sauce, and I was like, that is the best thing ever. Because you know me, I don't hide nothing from Anne, and because it's been so long since I went and seen her, I had to like fill her in on like Bane, like your whole fucking life and things you've got going on, and like even our friendship between us and stuff, and how that was a bit and just random bits and bobs, like fucking everything. And my two favorite things was "You go, girl," "Don't get lost in the sauce," and oh no, you don't go, girl," for somebody else completely different after I like swapped topics. She was like, no, that girl needs to be more like Blue. So for me to be like, "You go, girl," I was laughing so hard about it. Because she was like, wondering where you were and everything, and I was like, "Oh, she's up in Dublin, and we're just chatting and stuff." And I was filling her in, and she was like, "Ooh, that's real cute." And telling her about the business and stuff and how we plan to get that really going, getting up and going with that and stuff. And she was like, "You fucking drag everyone you can into supporting you." And I was like, okay. I love Anne too. She's wild. She is. She's off for like 2 weeks. She finishes tomorrow and she's off for 2 weeks, I think. Because her job were like, "Anne, please, calm down. Take a break. Take a fucking holiday." She was getting a bit fluey and sick again. Bleach never tasted so good. Oh, she was wrecking me head yesterday, so I went over to her rose bush and I was like, don't make me behead a few of these to take home to plant. And she was like, "Oh, do you want some? Aren't they so great? Look at how well my roses grew." And she ended up cutting them off herself. And I was like, "God damn it, Anne." I was trying to make her be nice to the cat. Not my cat. She loves my cats. Yeah, but you're gonna have to listen to her lecture you about one or two things. But it'll be a short, nice lecture, I swear. And then she's gonna be like, "You have to talk about your feelings, Max." And I'll be like, "I don't wanna." Well, I already did, but like, I don't wanna again. Ever again. Adam can lecture me any day. Because you know it's from a place of love. Like, even when I was lecturing her about giggling at me when the wheelchair does go funny, she ended up like lecturing herself and then me for like trying to apologize for crying about the fact that I got upset. Because I was trying to explain it and then I started crying. And I was like, "Never mind, it doesn't matter, it's fucking gay anyways." It's fucking stupid. And she was like, "You get back here and lecture me properly." And I was like, "Okay." She was like, "You remember you're valid in how you fucking feel, even if I make you feel away." And I was like, "Okay." And then she was like, "And I'm sorry I made you feel that way, it wasn't my intention, and we're gonna fix it." And I was like, "Okay." No, lately her favourite one now is microwave. She heard me say it and she was like, what? And then fucking Chubbs came in and was like, oh, are you guys talking about the microwave? And she just keeled over laughing. She was like, get out, you two. And I was like, okay, bye. And then I didn't leave, I made tea instead. But like, it was so funny because she was like, I haven't seen you in ages, why didn't you come up to me? And I was like, that's a lot of balls you got there for someone who laughed at me last time I fell out of my wheelchair because you, like, you know, won't listen to me and take me serious about the drop. And then you also laughed at me. And she was like, oh, that's why you haven't visited in a while. And I was like, yeah, you bitch. And then Jones was like, don't call my mom a bitch. And Anne was like, well, no, to be fair, that is kind of a bitchy thing from her point of view, so I understand. So she grabbed a sheet of plastic and started like working out how big the ramp's gonna be and stuff, while lecturing me about how I'm wrong to deny myself the right to express how I feel, tears and all. And I was like, yeah, but crying doesn't get me anywhere. Crying about how I feel just makes people go, "Aw, poor reader," and then leave. And she was like, firstly, don't be like letting people do that. Run over their fucking toes. Secondly, I'm not gonna do that to you. And I was like, good. Also, I'm pretty sure, like, Bane doesn't hate me and, like, stuff like that. I think she just, like, genuinely was going through some shit. And I explained about that thing. And then I was like, oh, yeah, and I'm not going to Pride this year. And she was like, what? But you love the little gay pride. The little gay pride. I was like, yeah, I'm just not feeling that. And she was like, okay, fair. And then I was explaining that, like, you and your little love life situation. And she's delighted about that. Yeah. What the fuck is that? What are you doing? The little gays. The little gays in their parade. What are you doing? Get away. Thank you. But like, what are you doing? Get away. Holy shit. You man. What are you doing? Stop it. You are crazy. I really appreciate that. Did he actually leave the room to do that? I'm gonna not tell you what it is though. You'll find out. I'll be sending him a wee thank you message later. Holy shit, thank you. Oh, you don't get to know. It's my secret gift. He said he was getting a drink. If he comes in empty-handed with no drink, you're to slap him in the fucking arm gently and tell him I said thank you. And tell him that he has to make sure he's got cash for himself and stuff. He has to mind himself and you guys first. I'm so excited. I was so excited for that one. Well, I know what painting he's getting. Oh, I'm gonna bully him to put that up on his fucking wall. I lied. At least he's honest. At least he's honest to you. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. She's not getting told about her little gift that's in there. It'll just arrive and be placed on the bed. But I really appreciate that. Thank you. Now, out of any of those paint by numbers, and I do have a feeling you're definitely gonna take me up on the offer. But any of the paint by numbers or anything, if there's any of them that you would like once it's done, let me know. I think I have a feeling though which one you're gonna be like, I want this one in particular. And I'm gonna bully you to hang it up in your living room of some shit. Yeah! Yes, okay, grand. Man, I'm gonna go out and get a frame and everything for that one. I'm so excited to paint that one now. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm very hyped to paint that one. I seen it and I was like, oh my gosh. My only demand is let me take a photo when it's done. Let me take a photo and put it on Instagram, if that's okay. And then I'll send it up to you when it's done. Oh my god, it's glorious. I really, really appreciate that. And yes, I'll probably stream it. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably stream painting it in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh man, I can't wait to paint the Danny DeVito one. He's just so iconic. Y'all ganging up on me. Yes, because giving you surprise gifts and getting you surprise things is totally ganging up on you. And not like, I don't know, treating you nice because you're a good fucking person. I forgot about my hand movements. I forgot they'd be recorded. Crazy hand movements. Blue, you don't be bullying him. Maybe lightly, but not too heavy. Oh, you're a 15. Okay, girl, listen, getting spoiled all the fucking time isn't bullying. I've seen the way he acts and treats you. Shut up. And that meme game is good. You know damn right if he did ever genuinely put you down over a passion or a hobby or anything like that, I'd bite his fucking face off. Before you got a chance to be like, don't bark. Oh, the horrors of being treated nicely. Fucking dropkick you. Getting treated real well and you're like, he's bullying me. Oh my god. He got you a little treat and you're like, he's bullying me. That's how silly you sound. You sound like that silly. If you was genuinely bullying you, I'd dropkick that cunt. And you know I would outside of Tesco's car park. No bother, because it's my pastime. Fight me in the car park. Maybe I will. Give me a minute, I gotta go check on the fucking cats. Because I forgot they existed temporarily. Yeah, they're fine. They're both sleeping like little smelly beans. Find me in the car park or get your shit together. I don't think you want that. I got a lot of pent up aggression. Like, if I start throwing swings, that's it. I ain't stopping until I'm tired. The anger of being disabled keeps me alive every day. Do you not think I will channel that energy to win a fight? Punching spot. Last night, I went to go punch a beetle on the floor, and I was like, nah, Blue will give out to me. So I got tissue, wrapped it around my knuckles, and then punched it. To be fair, you've seen me do it a million times. You know I'm gonna do it 1,000,001 times. And like, as a teenager, I had a lot of anger. Like, I used to bare knuckle box for the crack. For the fun of it. Hi Kendo, how are you? I'm glad I don't anymore, but it's just an instinct that's been built into me. You see an insect, you fucking punch it. How you keeping, Kendo? Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate it. How you keeping, old man? How you doing? We should probably go get coffee. If Kendo's awake, it's probably coffee time. Coffee with Kendo. I'm kind of tempted, but also the last couple of times that I've had coffee, I haven't been able to finish it. And it's just been kind of too heavy for me. Because I've been a pukey, sick little bean. Slept late. That's okay. You need your sleep, man. I slept in a little bit too today. I'm usually up at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. It's like the sun is up, I must play. But I slept in till like... I think I woke up at 7 and took my meds. Or I fever dreamed it. But either way, when I went to go check because I wasn't sure, my morning meds were taken. And then, so I either dreamt I woke up and took them, or I did wake up and take them at 7. And then I fell back asleep a second later, till about 9. And then I was like, oh shit, I better get up, be productive, do some things. And then everything I touched just kept falling apart, or dropping, or breaking, or whatever. So I was like, oh shit, I better go paint, or I'll lose my shit. So here we are. Oh fuck it, I'll try and make a bit of coffee in a second. Coffee. Go fuck yourself, coffee. You better be showing Tattoo Beard my fucking emotes too, bitch. I got glowing mushrooms and shit. Return on my shit. Yes, head pats. I have a head pats one. You can give me head pats, 'cause all the head pats in the world still aren't enough for me. 'Cause God gave me his strongest battles, 'cause I am the strongest soldier. I don't know, I've been kind of doing this weird demonic thing all week. Don't mind me. Everything's just been pissing me off to the point that I think I had a nervous breakdown like 2 months ago, and I'm just rolling with it since. Alright, give me a second, I'll be back. I'm just gonna go fill the kettle and flick it and make some coffee. Ow, I'm okay. I could have just muted the mic. I could have just muted the mic and thrown on the BRV screen, because I am a fool. I'll do that now. I'm back with coffee. What did I miss? That's my bad. Okay, gonna bounce, make myself presentable. Okay, cool. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I missed having you here. Have a good day. Poor Kieran's gonna have to wait for her for like 3 fucking hours now. I know. She won't take that long to do her makeup. How are you keeping, Kendo? How's your day going? I sent her to the shower. Yeah, you do have to be a little bit kind of strict with her sometimes. You have to be like, go shower, or like, put your makeup on, or whatever, because she will lounge about. She doesn't mean to. She gets distracted very easily. I'm glad you're taking off your to-do list, though. Just don't push yourself too hard today. You're only back in the country. What are your plans for today? If you're comfortable sharing them. Alright, class, what's everyone's plans today? God, please just lock me up and throw away the key at this stage. Watch my bad movies? Sounds good. What bad movies have you got lined up? Do you need any suggestions? It all depends on what bad you're looking for, because, like, there is a lot of Steven Seagal movies out there that are fucking terrible but great. And by a lot, I mean every single Steven Seagal movie. I presume you've watched the classics of Scary Movie and all of those. Hi Socks, how are you all? Friend, the internet gods weren't good to you. We can connect again. Oh, Denny, hi! Alright, chat. Cheesy bad movie. Oh, have you watched The Leprechaun? Talk about cheesy movies. Have you watched The Leprechaun? What's the one where the tire becomes possessed? There's a guy I watch on YouTube called Mr. GG, and he reviews like really cheesy bad horror movies and stuff. He's real good for shit like that. He does other stuff too, but Super Troopers is so good. Super Troopers, Pineapple Express, How High. Don't Be a Menace While Sipping Your Juice. There's a good few of them now. That new one with Nick Cage being like the actor or something. being hired out by some rich guy looks good. Team America. I never got to watch the end of Team America because my mom turned it off because she hated the Matt Damon doll, and I never went back to watch it again. I probably should at some stage. Healing my trauma one shitty movie at a time. I feel like that may or may not be the saying that M. Night Shyamalan fucking lives by. Healing my trauma one bad movie at a time. Have you ever watched, is it The Hateful Eight? I think that it was a really good movie. But I like any of those movies. Oh, I got one for you that'll be hard to probably find, let alone, like, is it good? Because it's alright, and I think I was telling Blue about this one recently. It's called Grind, and it's about a group of friends who are skateboarders, kind of following Tony Hawk around when he was doing his tours back in the day, trying to get, like, recognized by them. Yeah, the one with Christopher Walken in it. But Grind is, yeah, it's like a skateboard movie, stoner comedy. Every big skateboarder in the early 2000s ended up being in this movie. Not even because it had a big budget, but because it was just one of those kind of like skateboarder movies. And they're like, yeah man, this is cool. I'll still never, like, there's a part in it where you find out one of the guys' parents are in clown college. Like, their full thing is clowns. And it turns out they live in this, like, clown community. And he's the black sheep, and it's the best thing ever. Grinding, it's about leveling up a character in an RPG. Fuck off. I'm not that bad. I'm not that misleading. Sucker Punch is another one that I liked, but a lot of people didn't because it was just titties and guns and a psych ward. Which, I mean, if you were on Tumblr at any stage in your life, would actually really lead you to believe that's what most women want. Guns, titties, and a trip to the Grippy Socks Hotel. Soundtrack's unreal though. Like, no one can fight me on that. The soundtrack to Sucker Punch went fucking hard. Like, your one who played Violet Baudelaire in the movie of A Serious Unfortunate Events with Jim Carrey, sang a load of the songs. Like her cover of Sleep, Sing Me to Sleep. Oh my god. Fucking Skunk Amnesia is on the soundtrack for Sucker Punch too. Emily Browning is the girl, yeah. The thing about the Sucker Punch movie though is like, I never know if I want to be them or fuck them. Both, but not at the same time, I guess. Like, I want to be a gun-toting badass with a fucking on-real set of tits. Ali G is another good one, yeah. Oh, if people like Tacoma FD, I've not seen that. BoJack Horseman is good, but I presume everyone's watched BoJack at this stage. The thing that fucked me up the most though for a good long time was the woman who voices Louise voices a character in BoJack, and after I watched BoJack, I couldn't watch Bob's Burgers for fucking ages without visibly getting upset and being like, she just wanted to be a fucking architect. It's weird because BoJack was one of the first kind of shows I watched after going to therapy to kind of deal with what happened to me growing up and my brother's addictions and stuff. And I think that's why I'll never, ever, 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 ever forgive BoJack. And like, people argue the whole time saying like, different things. They always give me different arguments, and I'm like, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't care. She just wanted to be an architect. He never did redeem himself. He never, ever, ever did. And like, it just got worse as the seasons went on, or as the episodes went on, because he tried like covering up for it and everything. And I just, that for the longest of time, I could not figure out why I didn't like BoJack. And like, more than most other characters you're kind of supposed to not like. And then it clicked, it's because he reminds me of my brother and the addiction issues he had and how selfish he was about it. So it always just like stuck with me how selfish all of BoJack's actions were after. That's okay, Kendo. Enjoy your day, be good. I'll probably wreck your tits later, because I always do at some stage during the day. You have a good day. I'm always just grateful for anybody just coming into stream and watching me for a bit and chatting to me for a bit. The whole reason I started doing streaming in the first place is because I was lonely. So having a little community and building it up and stuff means the world to me. Having people be like, hey, let's chat about whatever. And hang out while you're doing stuff. It always means the world to me. Because that's the biggest issue I always seem to face, is feeling like left behind or forgotten about. And it's never usually like all just in my head. It's usually like an amalgamation of things building up, or actions building up, where I'm like, oh, I'm not useful anymore, so these people don't want to be around me. So it's nice when I still have people around me, even if I'm not being useful. Because I struggle with that. Right. These finger splints that I've got in this hand are great, and I can't wait to get the other ones now for this hand. So hyped! Hype, hype! I sound like a football player. Hype, hype! Sometimes when you get fucked up about it, dog, you just need to stop for a second. Smoke a big doik of Abish. Drink some coffee. Take your bullshit off other people's desks so that they don't give out to you for covering their desks and your bullshit. Getting sick of your bullshit. Right. Gotta go lurky turkey for next little while, that's fine. I am one of those fucks that if I feel like forgotten about or left out or just like neglected like that, I do tend to just isolate myself until I'm over it. And I realised, you know, becoming disabled and stuff, you can't really afford to do that. You'll starve. You'll struggle even harder. So I am working on trying to make sure people know how I feel. And people know, like, hey, I feel X, Y, and Z because, you know, I don't feel included in the group, or accessibility is so hard and I feel isolated, and maybe there's some way we can work around this shit. Like, I do think I'm good in that sense as a friend. I don't just like have to make people wonder why I'm upset with them. I'm very open and honest about that stuff. Just in hopes that like it'll make people kind of be a bit more empathetic and conscious. Like even with the whole Anne thing, I knew once I talked to her about how I felt, it would get sorted. But because it felt like such an Everest of a mountain of a me issue, I didn't say anything and I just stopped visiting her. And I shouldn't have. Oh, I appreciate that. Has Blue explained to you that the Bus Éireann buses are not wheelchair accessible or friendly, but the town buses are? If there isn't a battle ready buggy. And I really do appreciate that. I don't want to like impose or anything though. You know, traveling with the wheelchair and stuff can be very not difficult, but time consuming. And it's definitely a challenge. So I tend not to go many places. Like for Blue to bus it here, she has to get the bus to Navan to Dublin, and then the Dublin bus wherever she's going. And the bus from here to Navan and Navan to Dublin, for that we have to throw the wheelchair under in the boot compartment of the bus. Or you can't just wheel on or anything like that. So I do feel like I'm a big inconvenience to everybody all of the time. So to save everyone the hassle and the headache, I tend to just stay in my house and make it super inviting and comfy for others to be like, hey. Like, it's definitely a headache having to drive me along anywhere. Especially because, like, buildings tend not to be wheelchair accessible, or, like, there's steps down to the bathrooms or something like that. So I just be like, you can stay here. I'm working on it, though. I am trying. And the walkway down by us is connected to the village. And that's going to be open soon, so you're able to like walk it from the village to like the first biggest town, or in my case, roll it. So once that opens, I'm going to start trying to build myself up for wheeling about the place. I've wheeled down to the village and back on my own a few times now. And I only cried twice. It's kind of why I make sure to like try my best with any place that I live to make it as comfortable as possible, so people can just kind of come in and flop down and be like, ah, yes, comfort. I understand I can be a big enough burden with the things that are wrong with me and stuff, between seizures and narcolepsy and wheelchairs and everything else. So I try to make it easier for those who like genuinely try to put effort and time into me. And Blue can vouch for that. Hello, Toki Toe Beans. You okay? You want ups? Do you want ups? Oh, yes you do. You want uppies. Okay. How you keep up, buddy? You're just gonna headbutt me? And purr real loud? Okay. If that's what you want to do today, buddy. Little furry boy. You are not allowed to run across my table, though. He's like, bitch, try me. Try me, bitch. Toki. His tail's already knocking shit off the table. Nice your cotton socks. Do you want to maybe... Oh, you just want to get comfier? Okay. Well, buddy, I'm still painting. So you may work with me on this one, okay? I'm sure Blue would appreciate all of the fur that's gone. Stop headbutting my arm that's holding the paints. Oh boy. I appreciate your armpit kisses, buddy. Truly I do. I'm sure Blue's gonna appreciate all the Toki fur that's gonna be on this painting now. I'm gonna let her know that you helped. When I used to be healthier and stronger, he'd sit on my shoulders as I sewed and did my bits. When I was running the wolf, making costumes. When he was teeny tiny, I used to put him in my hoodie, bring him to work. Thunder, could you fuck off? You're being a bit of a prick. The purrs out of you, bud. Absolute purrs out of you, huh? You just happy to be here. Been a while since we sat in Mommy's lap and watched her paint. Usually he just like hops up and starts screaming at me until I go for a nap with him. Especially if it's sewing, he doesn't mind because he likes sitting behind the sewing machine and helping me like pull the fabric through. But if it's painting, he's like, I'm bored. Let me smash my face and tail and everything into the paint, or we're going to go to bed. I'm like, okay, Toki. Bed it is, I guess. That's adorable. Toki sleeps with me every day. It's my like every night and every time I go for a nap, Toki comes in and lies down next to me and puts his head on the pillow. Because he's been doing it since like he was a kitten, and it's like my favorite part of nap time. He's like, Mother, I heard you say those words. No, you didn't, friend. He's like, yes, I did. Maybe you did, Toki. But you're not gonna find out. He protect. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's real good at letting me know if someone's at the door and stuff as well, because he knows I can't hear. Like, I do laugh, because sometimes he'll, like, put his head, like, on the mattress before he yells, because he knows, like, the vibration of that is stronger than a normal vibration of him yelling. He's too quick. He's too fucking smart. He's like, Mommy, stop telling everyone. He's like, I'm not a demon, I swear. I would beg to differ, Tokes. Oh, big stretch. Yeah, I'm holding your bum, don't worry. For some reason, that's all he ever needs is just someone to hold his butt. If you hold his butt like a baby, he's happy. I think he's very cute. But yeah, welcome to a stream, I guess. Tattoo Beard. I wasn't expecting for you to have an account or even watch, if I'm honest with you. Don't feel obligated to either, but I do appreciate it. I like potential new friends. Same. You hear that, mister? Oh, what a mow. What an enthusiastic little mow. Pika. Oh! I'm dropping my shit. There we go. I'm okay. Everything's fine. I swear. I'm just dropping my shit like I always fucking do. Do you not like the smell of the brown paint? You just give me a really like dirty look when I opened up this colour. What you sniffing, bud? Don't say crack. Oh no! I just put my paintbrush into my coffee. Toki. I know! I'm mad at myself, Toki. I'm mad at myself. You go to that scratching hole. He tried to warn me. Poor Toki tried to warn me. And I did not listen. And that's why we drink out of plastic cups with lids on them. That, and I'm disabled and it's hard to hold normal cups. Oh, I'm so mad about my coffee now. I'll live, but I'm gonna be mad about it. Oh. Oh well. Should probably go grab food soon though. I see what time it is. To be fair, we lasted a while before I did that. Like, it's been a lot of streams since the last time I accidentally dipped my paintbrush in coffee. I'm so annoyed about that though. I bet you the moment I go to change what colour I'm using, I'm gonna need that colour again. It's just my luck. You wanna go take a nap, Tokes? like, I'm sitting at the door waiting for you, bitch. Don't ask me twice. There. Well, let me just... finish up a few bits. I'm gonna go take a little nappy nap with you, Toes. Well, considering we started this today, and we're getting there with it. Not bad. That's some fun work. I appreciate everybody who stopped by or is stopping by or chatted to me for a bit or stopped or gave gifts or anything. I really do. It really helped turn a really, really shit day into a good day. So I appreciate that. I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you guys remember to take your meds and eat and hydrate. And do something nice for yourselves today.